And now, our featured presentation by the one, the only, Ben Childs. Give it up for Ben Childs. Yes. Yo, what's good? What's good? Listen, it's Friday morning. I'm looking like a real day walker, allergic to the sun. I'm out here. I gotta drop this paperwork off. Life's been lifing, doing what it do. Looking rough. Almost to the point where I'm not really caring. But I'm out here. I gotta get this done. You know, put this paperwork in for these days off. I wanted to have done it, but you know, relying on other people to be present for you, it's not really a thing that, you know, other people do. You know, despite the fact, you know, me knowing that he just went through something, and it's like, dude, you still got a job to do. You still fought for a position you're in. You should show up for that. There is no excuse. You know what I mean? But listen, and I gotta come back to work. Be back out here again tonight. Go figure. I'm over here doing the double rounds, covering ground twice. That's all right. It's all right. I'm out here. I'm moving, doing what I need to do so I could do what I want to do. You feel me? All right. I see y'all on the other side. One. All right. Here's the other side. What I want to say is there's something about when you're dealing with someone that is in position and they're a service member and they use the words to you whenever, you know, you say something. It could be whatever. But they're going to say to you, it doesn't matter. That concerns me. Who else gets concerned when you hear people use the phrase, it doesn't matter, when it comes to operations and things that they, you know, should really care about? I just went in there, asked the dude, which desk should I leave the paperwork on because nobody's in the office. I gotta hunt the guy down. Luckily, I saw someone in the lunchroom that knows where somebody's working. He was like, go find the guy over here. He's on the last one. Okay. I go, I see him outside of his area. I signal to him, I'm coming to talk to him. He walks off, he's putting gloves on. Okay. I'm still walking toward him, signaling, you know, gesturing to him to get his attention, blowing me off. Okay. Get to him, I say, hey, good morning. I would like to drop the paperwork off. He's like, oh, leave it in the office. I ask him, should it be the front desk or the desk furthest back? He says it doesn't matter. Meanwhile, I feel like I'm not talking to either, you know, I'm not talking to him like he's one of the people that sit at one of them desks. Something in my shanana down in my corazon, shit don't feel right. It just don't feel right. And if you mad, listen, find something safe to do or go sit the fuck down, you know? Like, don't be who you fucking fought to be if you mad that you gotta do what you're supposed to do because you who you're supposed to be. Make life simple. Keep your life simple, people. Keep your life simple. That's alright though. Sun is shining, eyes is burning, skin covered up so I don't frizzle away. You know, being a nighttime person, you know, making things go bump in the night. You know. All this walking is making me hungry. And I already did not eat. So all that's doing is making me more ravenously hungry, wanting something to eat. My. All right.
Too many.
So I don't know. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. A card got to slide somewhere. Some notes got to be exchanged, and some food is gonna get ate. You know what I mean? But yeah, headed back home. Let's see what happens. How I feel on my way to work tonight. Catch you on the other side. Out. A little side note. Today is October 3rd. I do believe today's the 3rd. The paperwork reads off for the 17th and the 18th. Okay? 17th and the 18th. And that would be a Friday, Saturday. Those who know, know. Those who don't know, you'll find out whether you need to know or not. Alright? But that's a side note. That's what's on the paperwork. Let's see what happens. I'll get back to you. The next morning, Saturday morning, headed home. No overtime. Smooth night. I did have to, sat myself down and take a nap. So I did that. Finished everything before, time to clock out. Got my numbers in. Swept all the buses. Made it do what it do. Like I normally do. No other way. Anything less would be uncivilized. So, head home, sleep, rest up. Birthday party. This afternoon, evening for I'm gonna claim it as my cousin nephew. Okay, that's my cousin nephew. That's who that is. He's turning 2 or 3, I believe. But yeah, he's turning 2.
What's the
Probably
difference?
terrible.
What's the difference?
Terrible in cutting up, being just as bad as you want to be, like his father and his mother. In their own ways, respectfully in their own way, tearing up, cutting loose, giving the clown a run for his hat. Put it like that. But yeah, gotta get home, shower, lay down, rest, get up, wrangle some people together, and then get over to the party spot before I come back to work. Let's see how that goes. Partying, fun, drinking, eating, and then come to work and just crash while I'm trying to work. That'd be interesting. Yeah, that'd be real interesting. But thank you. Thank you for seeing. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking, sharing if you feel led to do so. And meet again. Bye. Here it is, Wednesday morning. I done went all of Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday with no video. I got to get this out. Okay? Saturday, birthday party for my little cousin. I'm growing into how to, let my party animal loose a little bit. That's what I would say. I'm interested in letting that happen. No overtime over the weekend. came home on time. I actually had a hard time recouping, which for today's Wednesday, my first off night. I will be sleeping. I actually came across a tall bottle of Gamma Gammas, and the dark side of me rose up. Dark side of me rose up, and I took one before I left work. After I verified, that's exactly what the hell they were. And I'm like, okay. And then, of course, you know, with the inscription on the pill, you know, when you Google search it or pill find it, it'll tell you the milligrams. And when that feeling washed over me and took hold, yeah, I was in familiar territory. Most definitely familiar territory. But yeah, that was good. That was fun. No harm done. Most definitely familiar territory. Would I do it again? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I would. Now that was Sunday. That was Sunday night. Sunday night, Monday morning. Yeah, that you know, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Sunday night, Monday morning. And then I had a doctor's appointment. Oh wait, I gotta talk about the doctor's appointment I had last week. Yeah, last week at a doctor's appointment. They're gonna, you know, going to the doctor's appointment after work. I'm gonna be a little tired. They're not exactly quick with, you know, you get in there early and, you know, first come, first serve. They always want to hold you over until the time of your appointment, which is some real BS. Like, make that shit make sense. But that's what they did. That's what I went through. And it is what it is. It is what it effing is. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Now hold one goddamn minute. Hold up. All right, I want to take this moment before I finish off the walk home. I want to take this time to do a few things. One of them will be Black History flashcard. You know, I got to squeeze that in. But I want to take this moment to talk about all of the elderly people that have these new carts, these cloth carts with them. I need for them to keep their brittle boned, fragile self out of the back of the buses. Okay, these new buses, you got to step up 2 steps and you over here trying to drag your damn bag with you. I don't know what's in that bag. I don't know what you plan on putting in that bag. But I need you and your bag to stay the hell up out of the cramped spaces up in the back. Okay, that's what I need and want you to do. Okay, we ain't got time for you to be trying to get up out of the way of the people trying to get in and out of the back door, but yet you clogging us up in the back. No, the back area is not for you. I need you to stay your fragile, bag-carrying face up over there near them single seats. Don't get into a double seat and then you got to be having all kinds of freaking attitude because somebody want to sit next to the goddamn window because you got your bag in the fucking aisle. Okay? Keep your face over there in them single seats down bottom. Okay? Do that. I appreciate you. Now, here's the next card. It's going to be Medgar Evers. It just so happened to be that way. I kind of shuffled it. Came up that way. For the ones who don't know about Medgar Evers, okay, I'm on right there. American civil rights activist from Mississippi. Okay, Mississippian. Worked to overturn segregation at the University of Mississippi and enact social justice and voting rights. Okay, this is all of the information off the back of the card. and continuing. Secretary for National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP. Worked on voting rights and registration, economic opportunity, access to public facilities, and other changes within segregated society. Okay. He was murdered by Brian Della Beckwith, a member of the Ku Klux Klan. His murder and resulting trials inspired civil rights protests as well as numerous works of art, music, and film. We thank you for your sacrifice. Sad to see you go. They didn't say nothing about an age. Well, okay, he was born July 2nd, 1925, and he was assassinated June 12th, 1963. Okay, 1963 minus 1925. I'll put the age there. Okay, that's the person. Now let's go to the time frame, like an era. Okay, this one is the 1968 Olympics, Black Power Fist. Okay, and it reads: demonstration conducted by African American athletes Tommie Smith and John Carlos. After winning gold and bronze medals, each athlete raised a black gloved fist and kept them raised until national anthem finished. Okay, so that was at the ending of it, at the ending of the games. They sung the national anthem. Normally they do that at the beginning of a sporting event, but back then, they did it after. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Wore human rights badges on their jackets. Over and above winning medals, these athletes made names for themselves by an act of racial protest. The raising of Black Power fists stood for those against the political and racial injustice in America. Smith and Carlos received death threats from racist Americans for making the gesture. The gesture is very symbolic these days. Yes, very symbolic. The gesture and American backlash can be compared to modern day feelings of Colin Kaepernick, who kneeled during the national anthem for similar reasons. And we're still fighting today. So thank you once again to Tommie Smith. Okay, I speak your name, Tommie Smith and John Carlos. Okay, that's the 1968 Olympics. Okay, 1968. All right, so, I wanted to say that for the old people. Okay, mostly the females. Okay, now I don't see a lot of the heavier melanated, the heavy colored melanated people doing this. It's mostly the lightly toasted melanated people doing this, and normally not of Black American descent. Okay, so pretty much the brown people. Please stay down bottom. If anything, open your mouth and ask someone to give up their seat. Okay, because in the system, they got all of this notification and advertisement of give up your seat to the elderly, give up your seat to the pregnant. Okay, well, if you want to sit down and you qualify, since we all hearing it, open your mouth and request it. Okay, don't be afraid of the people. Don't. They're just people. They bleed like you. But then again, you never know what the people going through. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna let you get back to this walk because it was raining when I was out there. So I'm gonna finish up this walk, finish this talk, and you have a great day. Later. I don't know how to cross. crossing guard to cross your legs. That's some bullshit. Bunch of grown ass folk just standing there. Get your ass across damn street. Shit. Anyway, because I really I don't have time. No time for fake one. Just if you get style with these real ones. From east to west coast, spreading it out, son. Oh, yep. Getting money with the fun, yeah. Anyway, Sunday, Monday, you know. Oh yeah, the doctor's appointment from last week. I fell asleep before they called me. Doctor called me, I got in there. They're gonna tell me, oh, we've been calling you for a while now. I'm like, okay, I fell asleep, my apologies. I get in there with the doctor gonna ask me, do I have sleep apnea? I'm like, no, I ain't got no damn sleep apnea. I got a job and I work at night. You should always stay to your right, don't walk on my right. I hate that shit, man. Yeah, I'm not cutting shit out, but that empty space. The empty space is not gonna be in there. Yeah, you're gonna ask me if I have sleep apnea. I was like, no. I fell asleep because I'm tired. Came here to this doctor's appointment because I worked last night. Just got off at 6 a.m. You're gonna then go into a soft explanation about fucking sleep apnea. Like I ain't ever heard that shit before. I just told you why the fuck I was sleeping. Now the way they got me is the receptionist called me. Right? The receptionist called me and was like, oh, are you still here? I'm like, yeah, I'm still here. So I stand up. He was like, oh, the doctor was calling you. So she told me, she was like, you go sit in the second area. I go to the second area. I guess that, that's where they let the doctor know, hey, listen, he's still here, he's right here, he's in the second area, you can call him. Whatever. Called me, got in there. That was his first question. The whole visit came down to he couldn't do shit for me, he didn't know what the fuck was going on. And I'm like, okay, so he just simply told me for my hand, get a stress ball, work the affected finger that I got in there to see him about. Hey, that's nice. That's real nice. Now the whole time I'm thinking, yeah, I should be getting some type of order to get an x-ray of some kind, either a CAT scan, an MRI, something, whether we could see what the bones look like. Because they got all these different technology shit where you can see, the blood vessels and shit. Now you got AI and CGI and all that shit. Put that shit in the medical field. Okay, take that, put it over there in the medical field. Okay? Make it do what the fuck it's supposed to do. Shit, you see all this shit in the fucking movie and whatnot. Just put that shit in real life. You know what I mean? But yeah, I am making my way home, close to home, and it's raining. So, but yeah, that was an upsetting, disappointing visit last week. Saw the PCP this week. This was my annual. So they, the vampires got me. And for some odd reason, there was an extra amount of people there. I don't know what that was about. Extra amount of people and a bunch of people who didn't know what the hell to do, didn't know why they was there. You gotta ask 35,000 questions. It's like, come on, make this shit easy. Make it easy, make it simple. You could be doing something better with your time than in here wasting hours and yours. Because this damn sure ain't entertaining. This damn sure ain't entertaining at all. part of me doesn't want to be doing these videos while I'm walking, because then I gotta get all winded and shit. Then I gotta worry about other people and whatnot. Crossing in front of me, crossing behind me. If they wanna meet up with me and shit, like, listen, don't be in my way. But then again, I don't know them. They don't know me. You know what I mean? But yeah, here it is, Wednesday. I had the appointment on Tuesday. Came down from my little morning ride on Monday with the Gamma Gamma. And then I was at work after the party on Saturday to Sunday. So that's the whole recap. And that's the recap of what happened, what's going down, and moving forward. I want to say I am most definitely excited for the upcoming next 7 days. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Drip Production. Shout out to Elements of Me. Shout out to actually that's Elements of Me Motivation. Yeah. Find that on Facebook. Find that on YouTube. Elements of Me Motivation. But most definitely, shout out to the whole hood. I got the whole hood with me. You know what I mean? But close this vlog out with that and get into the next one. Deuces, be good to you.
Donations via Zelle at Benji47Warson@gmail.com.